Good evening, my friends. You ever thought sometimes that, felt like you should be a little further down the road than what you are? Well, I got some breaking news for you. It's because you have greatness inside of you. Yes. Now, you may not see me the way that I do, but don't let my current status throw you a curve. I'm constantly growing into something brand new, and each and every day I seem to get more nerve. Now, don't think I can't do it because I'm going through it. Yes, there is an inner battle that you just don't see. Truth is, I'm tired of holding myself back, I will admit. But it's not about selling you, but convincing me. It's so much greatness inside of you. And it's not on the way. You know why? Because it's already here. Once I figure out the things that I need to do, which is mostly pushing through that fear, that noise in your head that keeps you from being your very best, especially when certain challenges appear out of nowhere. Now, when I begin to realize that this is just a test, then I need to gather up my courage and get it from somewhere. Some memories and past failures haunt me to this very day. But I still believe that you and I have not only what it takes to clear what's blocking the road, but now you're on your way. The limitations that stop us are usually self-imposed, and the strength that we need is actually quite near. My mind needs to remain open and not closed. Then that greatness that we possess will become very clear. Now, what I'm trying to say is that when you look at me, or I even look at you, according to your current situation or circumstances, I'm getting a limited perspective on who you really are. Circumstances doesn't define you. If anything, they make you. Typically, the exterior is just a camouflage illusion, hiding the true person on the other side of that situation, standing by, waiting to emerge. Matter of fact, it's in the circumstances that we find an inner strength that we wouldn't otherwise know. You ever had an experience that you wasn't quite sure that you can make it through? And then before you knew it, all of a sudden, that greatness inside of you not only met the challenge at hand, but got on the other side with a renewed strength and a great awareness of who you really are. We do tend to doubt our resolve when faced with, an unknown challenge, the uncertainty of the situation. So no, I will not doubt your ability or your capacity to come out of this situation. Why? I figure that since there's greatness inside of me, then it has to be greatness also inside of you as well. Now, what holds us back at times is that noise coming from inside of our own very head. That noise, that try to convince you that you can't, I won't not only survive this ordeal, but I lack the capacity to thrive through this. Now, just because of the uncertainty or the outcome of a situation, I tend to become wrapped up with a lot of anxieties. Now, be honest. You ever lean just a little bit toward fear or a bit of unworthiness because you couldn't control the outcome of a challenge? We tend to forget or be just unaware of that greatness we have inside of us to endure whatever comes our way. We develop a pattern of doubting and undermining that greatness that's already placed in us. Once I begin to believe, no, once you begin to believe that we are much bigger than our circumstances and much greater than our limitations, oh boy, look our world. Then we can redefine our position and allow our true greatness to surface. Fear, which is real for some of us, can only be an effective beast when I constantly feed it or dwell on it. Now, the meaning of courage is not the absence of fear, but simply pushing through despite the fear. And if I lack the capacity on my own, then I need to reach out for some support and some encouragement. In other words, the fear may still be in the car, but he's not in the driver's seat anymore. Some of the mistakes and some of the failures in the past, they were not designed for me to keep my foot on the brake pedal. But instead, they were designed to teach me and better prepare me for what lies ahead. Several years back, I had to take that written driver's exam as a result of an accumulated points on my driver's record. Speeding too much. Now, I've already been driving for like multiple decades, so I'm thinking I can pass this easy without studying. The result was that I got just one too many wrong, thus failing the exam, and I had to take it all over again. But this time, mind you, I studied with a fierceness. Yeah, I need my license. And as a result of the necessary preparation, I aced the exam. Got them all right this time. So please, don't beat yourself up over what's behind you, but instead, look at those mistakes and failures as teachers, only to help you arrive to your destiny. Yes, instead of my head telling me what I can't do, or perhaps what I'm unworthy of, no, I'll tell me not only what I can achieve, but also where I'm clearly headed. There is so much greatness inside of us. The world is waiting for you, my friend, so that we can enjoy and benefit from your unique and distinctive contribution you will make. The limitations that I allowed to hold me back up to this point will be removed. The strength that I need to keep moving forward is already wired to my greatness inside. I personally thank you right now for what you're already doing and what you will continue to do, backed up with that greatness that you possess.